Alright, let's try this. Kind of a half whack day. I want to welcome everybody to the live stream. Even though there's no one here yet, I want to welcome you anyway. Alright, we'll see how long it takes you guys to get on in here. There's somebody right there. Hey, Michael. Whoops, my tablet's falling over here. Got a heck of a upside down day for me. There. How you doing? How you doing, Michael? I didn't get my notification out for the live stream, but I do them every Friday at 3 o'clock. Hey, how you doing, Dave? Good to see you. I was just explaining to Michael I didn't get my notification out because I had some people here visiting with me and I didn't have time to put one up. Yeah, I got kind of a short notice one up. Sorry about that, you guys. I had some people here from the doctor's office. Today is Thursday. Today's Friday, isn't it? I better look at my phone here. It's, said it's 7th. Let's see. Uh, 7th. Oh, you might be right. It is Thursday. I'll be darned. I guess that's okay then. Man, keep getting things all upside down. How are you guys doing today? I thought for sure it was Friday. Oh, I guess I will get tomorrow's notification out on time then. How's everybody doing? Hey, budget. Man, I really thought today was Friday. I don't know what the heck's going on. Maybe it's because that visitor came from, they're trying to get me into some physical therapy. So I was sitting here visiting with them thinking, man, I think they're trying to shortchange me on my live stream. Hey, Crypto Man, how you doing? Good to see you. Man, I might have to take some of that, what do they call it, Primogen. Try to get my memory back up to par. I really thought it was Friday. Oh, well. I guess I'll be live today and tomorrow then. That really messes with me when I think it's another day. Everybody having a great day anyway? Yeah, I usually do it on Friday. I do a Friday afternoon one. That's why I was kind of hurrying around here, the last half hour or so trying to get it all set up because I thought it was Friday. Trying to get it set up so it'd be on time. I have to get my brain working the other way, the right way. Look what the kid decided he wanted, Dave. I thought that kind of weird that he wanted a revolver, but that's what he wanted. So bought him a revolver and some throwing knives. The weather doing okay for you guys? Well, it's really bright out here. It's nice and sunny and everything, but it's cold. It's like 40 something. I make it where I can get everybody to see here. You guys can hear me okay? You guys can hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Ah, like everything is working right here. 77 in Oklahoma. That's pretty warm. I guess it is working okay. Thanks, guys. So, what's everybody doing this afternoon besides YouTube? And I just answered a bunch of crazy questions from the physical therapy people. Seems my doctor thinks I need some physical therapy. Burning things? All right, what are you burning? Getting your mower ready? Yeah, I did that last week. Oh yeah, you had a good tornado there, Budget Bushcraft. I saw pictures of that on the news. Land Run, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Like I said, it's really nice and sunny here, but the temperature is still way down. Let me see if I can get it to come up. Oh, it's come up a little bit since last time I looked. Now it says it's 55. It was like 45 last time I looked. I just had my shorts on when I went over to the sporting goods store, so it was kind of brusque. Looks like it's come up quite a bit since then. I don't know if you guys saw that shout out I gave for Michael, but you guys go back in my last live stream and you'll see that one I gave for Michael. He has really been a great supporter for me. I want you guys make sure you get over there and check him out and give him some support. He has really been doing a great job of supporting my channel. Hey, Gunslinger, what's up, brother? And you're showing these other guys. There's what my kid picked out that he wanted from. This is supposed to be for his 21st birthday. I wouldn't have picked out a revolver, but he did. Got to give them what they want, not what you want. I'm actually starting to feel a little bit better, Gunslinger. Thanks for asking. Well, sorry, I guess I forgot to put the notification up until like the last 10 minutes, and I thought it was Friday, and it's only Thursday. And I'm feeling better, but my brain's still not quite comprehending everything yet. That's okay. It keeps you on your toes. Yeah, I wish it was a 45. It's a 22. It should be kind of fun. It'd be fun. Anybody that knows anything about 22s is when you go out and shoot them and stuff like that, it is just a blast. You lose track of what you're doing and everything because it's just too much fun. You can go through a lot of bullets really fast. But good thing about that is bullets for a 22 they are pretty cheap. Yeah, I think this one here is the Heritage as well, Gunslinger. Okay. Yeah, it should be fun. I think we're gonna go out and find a wide place out in the prairie because we live in the middle of nowhere. As you guys know, just get out there in the middle of nowhere and just start shooting up tin cans or whatever. Yeah, it should be fun. He was already looking things up. He said he could get a cylinder for it that holds uh, more bullets and stuff. So now he's already thinking about adding on whatnot. So I guess if I can get him at least interested enough to want to start adding on, maybe he'll push his way right through the revolver into the more substantial. I went and got me a new everyday carry. I wanted one that was a little bit smaller so that I could handle it easier. As you get older, I've got a full sized pistol. You guys have seen it, but I wanted something that was a little bit smaller, that would carry in my hand real well, but it would still have the kick. So I picked up 9 millimeter. This is like an MX, but it's actually just a SCCY. I don't know if you guys have seen those, but this is a really nice little pistol. So can't wait to get out and put a few rounds through that thing. Hey Ron, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you? Kaylin, good to see you as well. How are you doing? What's up? I thought it was Friday, Kaylin. I thought it was Friday, so I hurried up and got everything put together, and I got told it's only Thursday, so I guess I'm running a little bit ahead of time here. How are you guys doing today? How's the weather in Iowa? I guess they're having some issues there, on this virus stuff. I was watching some stuff. They're starting to kind of have some disagreements on stuff. .45 Colts. Yeah, I used to like those big caliber guns. When I was younger, I really got off on carrying those 357s and 45s. But now that I'm a little bit older and not so big and bulky anymore, I kind of like just a good old 9 millimeter that will get me from point A to point B. No big deal. Hey Chipper, how you doing? Yeah, I'm kind of watching that a little bit, Kaylin. They're having some, I don't know what they call it, Glock 17. Now there you go. See, a lot of people carry Glocks. I'm not real crazy about a Glock. I don't bug anybody that carries one because I had one for a couple of years, but I'm just not a Glock man anymore. And if you got a Glock, hey, that's better you than me. I kind of think Glock is over advertised. Hey, Josh, how's you doing? She's one of my favorite people, you guys. You guys don't know about Tosh, you need to check her out. She does a lot of pranks and does a lot of mukbangs and stuff like that. If you guys don't know Tosh, you need to go over and check her out. Very nice lady. I don't know, I just got the SCYY, so kind of interested to see how it carries and how it shoots. I've been looking for a new everyday carry pistol that won't, overdo me too much. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kaylin. Probably make one for the boys then first. You guys got your masks, right? Some places around here make you wear them, some don't. So I just have it in my pocket all the time. Yeah, here's the. I don't know if you were here, but this is the pea shooter that the boy has now. I told him I'd buy him one for his 21. That is the one he picked out. So probably end up making something for him before I ever get to me. That's usually how it works. Hey, I don't care what kind of gun, whether it shoots bullets or BBs or pellets or whatever. Yeah, you've got one. You need to have something to hold it, something to protect the firing mechanisms and stuff. Those are all important things. You know, you pay money for those things, and you should take care of them. I just learned that a long time ago. My dad used to drill that stuff into me. Besides that, you have a nice little holster of some kind, and you know you have it. People look at it and they don't know. At that point, people don't really know whether you've got a plinker or whether you've got something that's actually going to do some damage. You know, and that's what you want to do is you want to keep those people on their toes. You don't want them to know exactly what you got. Yeah, I think this little 9 millimeter I got right here, it's gonna look really good. I want it to go on my hip, you know, because that's where I like carrying it. So I want to be able to get something that will protect it, but uh, be able to pull it out real fast from my hip. How have you been, Miss Tosh? I come over there and see you a lot. I sometimes I don't say too much, but I come over and see you a lot. I'm telling you guys, if you do not know Tosh Time, you really need to do me a favor and get over there and check her out. She does a lot of funny stuff, fun stuff, funny stuff. You name it. She really enjoys life. You guys should get over there and check her out. Oh, everything's good here, Tosh. I have a great family that follows me on here, but my personal family is always doing great. They take good care of me. How's Oklahoma doing on the opening up stuff? I haven't heard too much about the OK guys. Are they getting reopened up pretty safely? Good job, Gunslinger. Thanks a lot for that. Well, for not having too much notification and stuff, a lot of people coming to chit chat. You've been sticking close to home, Michael. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, actually. As the summer breaks through, it's going to be harder and harder for people to want to stay home. And I think as long as they play by the rules, it would be okay to go out. You know, uh, keep your distance and make sure that you're not being in big crowds or anything like that. That should be good during the summer months. There's going to be others that don't want to play by the rules that are going to probably screw things up for folks. But basically, I think everybody will play by the rules. Hey, Prep Fort, good to see you. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Yeah, basically, I agree with that, Michael. Wear a mask. If you go to the store, wear a mask. It's like the people in my family that go to the store. They don't want to wear the mask, but they do. They wear a mask when they go to the store. If you go like me. If I go to the pharmacy to pick up something, I wear a mask. It's not something I want to do, but it's the safe thing to do. So yeah, got a lot of people do the right thing, but we got a lot of people out there that do the wrong thing, and it's up to us, the people that do the right thing, to just keep playing the nice guy and keep telling the people that don't do it to do it. We don't have to be mean about it. We just have to say, hey, isn't it a good idea? Or, you know, you don't have to be like a butthead about it. Hey, I'm glad you're doing okay, prep for it. I'm doing better. It seems to me that every week that goes by, I feel a little bit better. Sometimes doesn't quite do it the way I want it to, but sometimes I don't feel good, and I just have to slow down what I'm doing and do it the right way. Need to plug in my thing here. It's telling me that the battery's not working. Oh, there we go. I think the main thing is as long as you tell each other what we're supposed to be doing by the rules, keep that 6 feet distance, stay inside if at all possible, if, teach others to do the same thing. We just keep doing that even to the people that don't want to do it, it'll all start rubbing off on others. I saw a video clip of a guy that was yelling at the top of his lungs, telling everybody that the pandemic didn't exist and stuff. Those are the kind of people that you have to just stay calm with and just keep telling them over and over again that it does exist, and uh, as much as he wishes it wasn't, that he should uh, follow the rules. Oh, okay, Gunslinger. I really appreciate you stopping by. You're always welcome here. Yeah, we're in a new way of living, no matter what. I'm thinking that those masks are probably here to stay. We're probably not liking the idea of the masks, but no matter what, the mask thing is probably here to stay. And here's the thing: is you don't have to wear them all the time. I mean, if you think about it, you could keep if you were in an area where you were keeping the space farther apart than 6 foot, you could leave the mask off, or it's like me, I was talking to a healthcare worker, and all we did was bump each other, to like it was like a handshake, but instead we were bumping. Those are all cool. Yeah, I think we need somebody like the president to catch it, or for maybe some of his cabinet members to catch it, in order to for them to see just what it is. Thing is, they get tested several times a day. Yep, yep. You don't have to, Caitlin. Going to the store is definitely a good idea, though, to wear it. Yeah, I think you're right. I think a couple of congressmen or a woman did catch it, Caitlin. I'm thinking a little bit farther up the line, actually. I think if we could get somebody like the president's kids, or maybe Jared Kushner or something like that, somebody that actually means something to them, maybe that would make them stop and slow down a little bit. But unless it slows down or affects somebody that is close to them, they're still going to play that game of, oh, it's just fine. We're just going to have to live through it. It's like he's saying right now is, hey, sure, people are going to die from it. Sure, that's going to happen. But that's because nothing is happening close to them. Something actually is going to have to happen close to them for them to think anything about getting closer to it. Like telling people to stay in longer, or I'm actually thinking that we're in for a second round of it, but uh, nobody's going to tell you about it because they're too far up the ladder. Maybe if the president got a good case of it, like Boris, the man over in the UK, he got it. Maybe some of our higher leaders got it. It would kind of slow us down a little bit. But till that happens, we're kind of screwed. I agree that we need to open up, but there's a way that we should do it. I don't kind of get it. They want to do all this testing and stuff, and how they should do it. I'm not sure. I have my 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 beliefs and ideas, but that doesn't mean they're right. The valet. Oh, is that Trump's valet? Maybe that was enough to scare him. They talk about all the testing and stuff. I don't know why they can't put people like in groups. I know it works fast and can uh, change at a moment's notice. But they could have like people over here that haven't been tested yet in one group, and then as soon as they've been tested, they can move into another group, and when that group is When you're out of that group, you get moved to a group that, hey, I was diagnosed, but now I have it, and I need to be tested further. So they put you in another group. Pretty soon you got four or five or six, whatever it takes, groups of people, and they're all in different stages of being diagnosed or whatever. And then that's how people can start testing. Hey, Britt Marie, I didn't see you sneak in. Welcome. California's getting ready to have a war with itself. Yeah, I can just about believe that. I just about believe that, Britt. They're always just about at war with themselves anyway. But as things get heated up about the virus, that's for sure. They've been having some issues. That can be said for several of the states, actually. I think Nevada is another one of those states that are having a hard time with either wanting to open up or not wanting to open up. Las Vegas is the big one, you know. There's a lot of people in Las Vegas that they want to open up, but I think Las Vegas is mostly unionized, isn't it? So, for in order for them to get out there and start wanting to reopen, they have to go through their union, and I think that's partly why they're being in such a state of shambles, you know. And same with California. California is pretty well unionized as well. And then you've got the people coming up out of Mexico to work, you know, and those people that come up from Mexico, they come up through shoot, I can't even remember. I saw a special on it, and they have a special membership card because some of those guys have been doing it for years. So they think they have a say in it too, when actually they're just uh, migrant workers. Let me catch up here. Yeah, I agree with you a lot, Britt. Whatever's going on, it's never going to be like it was. It never will be like it was before. And about California being at war with itself, well, I agree with that. But you know what? California is not the only state. There's going to be several states, and I believe most of them will be on the west coast. For it says there needs to be a slower reopening of businesses. I agree with that 100%. You know, they have the list of things that you have to do to be able to reopen. You know, and that's from the federal government, and it depends on what uh, what and how bad they want you to reopen. The government I'm talking about. So if they want you to open up, but you don't meet the guidelines, they make the guidelines go away. just so that you, as a business or your type of business, can reopen. I don't think that's going to be very good when we go starting to go through the second wave of this virus thing. I mean, we all know it's coming, and in order for the government or the federal government or even the state government to make try to remember the word um, give them a break, I guess is the best way I can say it, so that they can open up their doors without meeting the criteria, then that's going to be when all it breaks loose on the virus. I mean, it's going to be enough to let that virus breed in these small little pockets that nobody's really paying attention to. And then those pockets are the ones that are going to just make it go sky wide. Boom, we're going to have a big explosion of a lot of people getting the virus and dying. If you notice, some of these smaller places on the East Coast have already started to get the virus and exploding into a lot of deaths. I can't remember. Let's see. Think it is like New Jersey or somewhere like that, maybe Rhode Island, that they have an outbreak of 600 cases with 197 deaths. Now, that's kind of what the president says, oh, well, that's just something that we have to live with. I don't agree with that. I mean, if we were going slower on the reopening, we would have fewer deaths because you would still be uh, requiring that people stay in their shelter. And the people have to stay in their shelter so that these businesses can get up and running. Now, if they let them happen like that, you know, let them get up, get their uh, business running, that before they let the people come out and shop or visit or use that business, you know. But no, they're not doing it that way. They are letting them open up and visit or and shop or visit at the same time, which is causing a buttload of issues as far as the virus goes. It's giving the virus time to uh, I guess, change. I can't think of the right word, but it would give them a chance to change the virus so that they can. Uh, God, I can't think of it. If anybody understands what I'm trying to say, feel free to jump in. But I know the virus will change, and then the people will be able, will start getting sick again. It'll be a different phase. Hey, old man, how are you doing? I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Thank you for asking, old man. Mutate. There you go. That's the right word right there. Thank you. As the virus mutates, then the sickness will grow. As it grows, then we won't even notice it because it's we're not going to know what to look for. Mutate. Yep, that's right. Prep for it, and that's what scares me is that the government is not watching for the mutation. All they're looking for is a way to reopen the government and get people to go back to work. It's all a political. It's all political bullshit. Excuse my French. they're using it as a political ploy because this being an election year, they don't care about us. If they cared about us, you wouldn't see what's going on. They have the mirrors going on here. Watch this hand so that you can't see what we're really doing with this hand, and that's kind of scary. Yeah, I have that same problem. I don't watch much of the news either, Britt, but I do pay attention to uh, articles and stuff. I watch articles from all over the world, and that's what scares me is they're all doing something. I think what they're trying to do is keep us uh, pinned up. I think there's something more to what they're trying to do than uh, just reopen the government. I think they're doing way more than that. They don't want you guys, don't want us as citizens of the United States or even other countries, as far as that matters, see what they're really trying to pull off. It's like I better be quiet so people don't. I don't want to get people mad, but I think there's more to it than what we see every day. I think it's just a line of crap. That has something to do, I think, with why California and these other states are trying to go at war with each other. Yeah, it's like giving us all mushrooms. There you go. There's something else in the mill than just the virus. They're using the virus as a ploy, but they have something else actually going on. I have my guesses and whatnot, but I'm gonna keep it to myself because I don't want to really start anybody yelling and screaming. They have something going on, and it's what they don't want us to know. And in order for us not to be able to do anything about it, they're keeping us uh, upended with the virus bull crap. Could be that it's definitely all out of control. I really think that they're trying to get people to go. The president's job is to unite the United States people. Keep everybody pulled together. But we're not. We're far from being united. So if they wanted to unite us, he's had 3.5 years to do that. But instead, he keeps pushing everybody apart. So there's something in the mill of keeping us apart so that they can do whatever they want in this other form. They definitely want control, Michael. Pretty sure that you and I are on the same path. Pre-election distraction for sure. I agree with that. Pre-election distraction for sure. I think part of the deal is to make sure everybody stays divided so that we fight amongst ourselves. And while we're fighting amongst ourselves, then they can go in and do whatever they want, like elect the judges of their choice, or what else? Another one would be a good example. Uh, they could create the food shortage. I think that they are part of the problem for the food shortages. Is you notice that when they were shutting everything down, they shut down the food packing plants and everything. So now they're trying to pick them back up, but they're only doing it a little at a time, and that keeps us uh, fighting amongst each other again, so that we can uh, get those things back up and running. It's funny that they got them up and running, whether the people are sick or not. You know, so there is something there. There's something that they don't want us to see. They want those people to work while they're sick. So, if you look back at Wuhan province when this thing first broke out, it broke out down in their food shelter sector. Somehow the germ got loose into their food, and that's how it started coming alive, or so to speak, alive through people. Uh, Somebody got cut with a cleaver or something, and their blood got infected from the germ that was in the food. So, we should be thinking about wondering why they want those processing plants to go ahead and run, even though the people are sick. Those people are sick. They could be carrying that virus. I don't think they want the virus to be gone, the government. If they wanted it to be gone, they would be doing a whole lot more uh, in shelter and distancing than they're doing, but they're not. They're bringing it all together so it's all going to be one big hooyah at the middle. Wasting the food. We could fix that so easily. All they would have to do is get those infected people out of there and bring in non infected people, and then take the food, start taking the meat and stuff, and quick freezing it so that the germs would be dead, and then start bringing those levels back up. But no, they're not. They're going to let those people work sick. Our great government is definitely doing absolutely nothing. I mean, they keep bragging about how much they are doing and how good a job they're doing, but I, I personally don't see any great job that they're doing whatsoever. It's a election year. I have already gone down and done my primary voting. I did it through the mail. So, okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down, and I will come back and see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. on the right day, and we will probably talk about this again. Make sure you get the word out. And I want all my friends to go check out Michael 58. Michael 58. Great supporter, you guys. If you guys have him for a supporter, you're not going to be regretful. I want to thank you guys for coming in, even though it was the wrong day. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.